What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to Hunt Recovery. We just don't look for recovery. We hunt for it no matter how close, no matter how far, no matter how wide, no matter what the situation is. We gonna go get that joint all the time, every day. You feel me? Nah, what's up though? Yo, I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all out there doing y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? And you doing it big, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Kids is hard. Kids is hard to, sometimes they hard to deal with. I already know. I got a lot of them. Mm-hmm. For real. Sorry, your boy ate breakfast today. So.
Bacon recovery.
Yep. So. Sorry, hold on. I don't like the lighting. Sorry guys, I didn't like the lighting, you know what I'm saying? That's a little better, I got the little light on that. Anyway. And I just want to say, like I said, Happy Mother's Day to all the people out there, you know? And definitely, I would also say that I already know it's hard, you know what I'm saying? So, when anybody tell y'all that today, I'm gonna tell y'all, you know what I'm saying, to all y'all mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day, and, things gonna get better. For sure, things gonna get better. Even I know some of y'all out there is still fighting to get your little kiddos back and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, and all that stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? How I remember it, how I said, just, only thing I can really say to you guys is remember the good things, you know what I'm saying? I know it's kind of depressing, you know what I'm saying? We messed up and, we fighting to get the kiddos back and we trying to do this and, you know what I'm saying? And then like that, but you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you one thing though, you can do it, you know what I'm saying? You know they love their mamas, you know what I'm saying? And that's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? And always remember one thing, y'all. Everybody make mistakes. You feel me? So but them mistakes don't define who you are. Then they definitely ain't gonna define your future. You know what I'm saying? So all you can do is continue working hard and do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? And that's about it. You know what I'm saying? And always remember that you got choices out here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, when you think that you stressed out today and you think about going to grab that bottle or call your dude or whatever, just remember you got a choice. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do that just to make yourself, you know what I'm saying, feel better. You know what I'm saying? Find other outlets. You know what I'm saying? Call them on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Or just, which I know sometimes that's hard too. You know what I'm saying? Even when you gotta visit them, and then you gotta, you know what I'm saying? If you see them today, you visit them, then they gotta go back. You know what I'm saying? To where they was at. You know what I'm saying? And I know that stuff can be hard too. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is today is gonna be a day that's definitely gonna test your recovery. It's definitely gonna test your will and your strength. You know what I'm saying? And that's just point blank period about it. It definitely is. So, but like I said though, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta always remember the big picture. Always remember the long picture. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead and you get that drink or you get that that drug or whatever the case may be. Guess what's gonna happen, guys? Ladies, I should say. That it's gonna set you back. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna set you back. And we about going forward. You know what I'm saying? So, I know it's going to be distressful and depressing and stuff like that, but don't let it set you back today. You know what I'm saying? Just think about the good times. You know what I'm saying? When you go visit your kids, you talk to them on the phone or whatever the case may be. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? You could get that done. And just enjoy that time. You know what I'm saying? Don't think about, okay, I only got an hour to deal with them or an hour to see them or whatever. Then after the hour, what am I going to do? You know what I'm saying? Just enjoy that time, that hour that you got with them. You know what I'm saying? Don't think about when they got to go back or when they got to go whatever. You know what I'm saying? Don't think about that. Just enjoy that time. And then when you get done, you know what I'm saying? Just go do something productive. You know what I'm saying? Go to a meeting. Go to, you know what I'm saying, talk to a counselor, talk to a friend, you know what I'm saying? Get that emotions out there because I already know it's going to be emotional. You know what I'm saying? So just try to deal with them emotions the best way you can. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll get through it. You know what I'm saying? And always remember, like I said, look at the big picture. Look at the long run. Okay, you only might be able to see him for an hour today on Mother's Day, and I get that. And you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you fighting to get them back forever. You know what I'm saying? Next year by this time, hopefully you will be able to spend all Mother's Day with them. You keep handling your business and keep fighting. You know what I'm saying? So that's the best way to look at that. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and keep on fighting with it. And like I said, remember the good times, you know what I'm saying, that that you had with them, you know what I'm saying? Let's just think about that, you know what I'm saying? Instead of thinking about the negative, just think about the positive, you know what I'm saying? When I had chocolate cake all over their face or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or playing in the dang on toilet or you know what I'm saying? I don't know, just saying, it's whatever. You know, they laugh, they smile, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They little thing that they do, you know what I'm saying? Because all kids got a little thing that they do, you know what I'm saying? Like type stuff, you know? So, I mean, like I said, just remember the good times. Remember, you know what I'm saying? Remember what happened last year on Mother's Day, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, because it's going to be depressing, guys. Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, I get it. It's going to be depressing, you know what I'm saying? And this your day, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you ain't even, you know what I'm saying? You fighting to get them back or whatever, you know? But hopefully you get to see them today. At least get to see them today. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? It'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? If ain't nobody here for you, I'm here for you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna be, we're gonna work through this. We're gonna work through this together like we work through everything together. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you know what I'm saying, you need to talk to somebody, put some comments down below. You know what I'm saying? I talk to you. You know what I'm saying? I may not be a woman, but I got a lot of baby mamas, so you know what I'm saying? That is what it is, you know what I mean? So I could probably give you some type of advice, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to do the best I can when I can, you know what I'm saying? Type stuff. But, you know, on a serious note, you guys, it'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? And I know, like I said, it you know, and probably gonna be some tears shed today. It's probably gonna be some, you know what I'm saying, you know? I know how it is, you know, we in recovery. And recovery, unfortunately, is not going to be easy. It's going to be a fight, you know what I'm saying? And most of the times, it's going to be these days like this, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying, it's a special day and stuff like that, and it just reminds you of what but like I said, recovery ain't easy, but it's worth it at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you got to have the negative to keep you rolling to the positive. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have these days to keep you grounded, to be like, you know what? All right, you're right. You know what I'm saying? This Mother's Day, I ain't around my kids right now, but I know that's why I need to keep fighting. That's why I need to keep going. That's why, you know what I'm saying? So next Mother's Day, I can be around my kid. You know what I'm saying? I can have them around. You know what I'm saying? Him or her or them or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You have, you know what I'm saying, my kids. You know what I'm saying? And that right there, like I said, it's gonna make you stronger and make you push more. You know what I'm saying? Because drug and alcohol is very strong. The addiction and the triggers and all that is very strong. But at the end of the day, you stronger. You know what I'm saying? What you fighting for is stronger than them dirges and those in the addiction itself. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You just got to make that choice, which I know y'all can, that we're not going to let that rule our lives anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, today you might, like I said, want to be like, you know, I ain't got my kids. You know what I'm saying? You know, forget this stuff. I'm just about to go get drunk today because I don't want to feel, you know what I'm saying, not being able to have my kids. But, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, you got to remember, you go ahead or go get high or whatever because you don't want to feel because you ain't got your kids right now. And yes, that's sad. Yes, I understand. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But you gotta understand too, though. You gotta be real with yourself, and I'm a realist, and I'm gonna be real. You know what I'm saying? We did this to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Yes, addiction is a disease, but right now we got a choice. You know what I'm saying? You've been working hard, working good, doing what you had to do, doing all this stuff. You got a choice not to go back to that disease, not to give in to those cravings, not to give in to, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. That's what I always think about. Yeah, it's sad right now, but guess what? I did this to myself. I made those choices. You know what I'm saying? To do what I wanted to do instead of fighting that. You know what I'm saying? And you can't change the past. The past is in the past. So I'm not saying I'm saying this so to make you feel bad. No, I'm just saying this so you could be real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yes, that is sad, but yes, there is another day. You know what I'm saying? There you can fight for another day. You know what I'm saying? You can get what you need to get done. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, and that's why I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you go ahead and you go and you give into the urges and go get that drink or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yes, people fall off, and I'm not saying that it defines your recovery just because you fall off. But I'm saying in some cases, I don't know what your case may be, but some cases that might break or make. You know what I'm saying? Break or make you. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I know me personally. You know, last time I fell off, I was lucky not to really go down that rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes that last drink or that last high or whatever could be your last one for real. You know what I'm saying? Especially with all the fentanyl and all this stuff going on out here, or just in general of how we are. You know what I'm saying? That one drink or whatever is not going to be. That's going to be the last drink, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be stuck for 2 more years, 3 more years, because we don't know how to say no. We don't know how to say, oh, that's enough. You know what I'm saying? And the more you drink and the more you get high, the more depressed you're going to be. You know what I'm saying? So let's not go to that situation. Let's not go there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, find a healthier, you know what I'm saying? Go take a walk. It's a beautiful day. Go take a walk. Go hang out with some friends. Go, you know what I'm saying? Like, go be around somebody. Have a sober buddy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's going to keep you accountable today. You know what I'm saying? Be like, oh, I can't be alone right now because being alone, and you know what I'm saying? And, you know, is a bad thing for us, especially when we depressed. So don't be alone. Go be around somebody. You know what I'm saying? So they can keep an eye on you if that's the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Need to happen. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do. Use your tools that we have in order to stop. You know what I'm saying? Stop this. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'm gonna be real. It's gonna be a hard day. You know what I'm saying? It is. If you ain't got your kids and you still fight for your kids because the choices that you know what I'm saying, made in the past, that'll make you a bad person or a bad mother or a bad nothing. That's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling you right now how it is and how it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and make sure that you safe today. You know what I'm saying? To make sure you take your depression pills, your anxiety pills, whatever. If you take medicine, make sure you take those today. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you stay away from people that you know is bad for you. You know what I'm saying? So you don't end up, you know what I'm saying, going back to that way. Because it's easy to go back to that way in depression. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you sober. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell you what, like, when I'm sober and I'm depressed nowadays, I tend to sleep a lot. You know what I'm saying? I try to tend to isolate. Try to tend to, you know what I'm saying, and just not really be who I usually am. And you know what I'm saying? Because that's just the way we're trying to deal with it now. That I don't have that outlet to go drink or go get high or whatever when I'm depressed. You know what I'm saying? Because we still used to feeling our feelings, guys. We ain't used to feeling feelings. What the heck is a feeling? You know what I'm saying? I ain't felt them since 1971. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. Like, for real. We're not used to feeling that. You know what I'm saying? So we try to escape that because we're not used to it. It's like, it's intense. It's like, you know, a normal person, when they feel their feelings, it's like a 10. When we feel our feelings, it's like a 10,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it don't matter what that feeling is. Sadness, madness, happiness, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's enhanced for us because we're not used to it. You everybody else they're used to feeling that. Oh, well, yeah, I know it feels like when I'm happy, you know what I'm saying? I've been feeling, you know what I'm saying, that way, you know. Because even when we are happy, guys, even when we go celebrate, guess what? We still was used to going to get that drink or go, you know what I'm saying? So we still didn't even know what happy felt like. You know, we know what happy felt like fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. But not no real, you know, happy, you know? So, I mean, and that's the thing, guys. Like, you got to be able to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's going to be hard. So, you need to get you a buddy. Make sure you stay away from people that you know is going, you know what I'm saying, try to offer you a drink or try to offer you, you know what I'm saying, oh, it's okay. I know it's Mother's Day and you're messed up and you're sad and you're depressed. So, why don't you just have a drink or why don't you just hit this drug or whatever, you know what I'm saying? No, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth all the work that you've been working for to fall back on because, you know what I'm saying, your feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not it. That ain't it, guys. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies, what I'm trying to tell you is just, you know, I know it's going to be a hard day. And like I said, happy Mother's Day. And if ain't nobody tell you this, I'm going to tell you this. That I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? You've been working so hard. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep on a positive note and on a positive way. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's going to be hard. But like I said, I got your back. If ain't nobody tell you that, I'm going to tell you, I got your back. You know what I'm saying? And you've been doing great. And like I said, just because the thing about you ain't got your kid here right now, guess what? That don't make you a bad mother. You still a great mother. You know what I'm saying? You still a great mother. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't ever believe that. You know what I'm saying? And it shows right now because of all the hard work you're doing. Because it's hard to get sober. It's hard to fight the emergencies. It's hard to do all that stuff. But guess what? You're doing it. You know what I'm saying? You're doing it for yourself, for one. And you're doing it for your kids, for two. You know what I'm saying? And that's all you need. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. There's going to be. And it may be a long tunnel. You know what I'm saying? Really might be a really, really long tunnel. But there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And all you got to do is keep on moving until you get to that light. You know what I'm saying? It's closer than what you think it is. You know what I'm saying? And then that's just point blank. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, that's just how I felt like that. I wanted to let you come on here and let all y'all ladies know that, you know what I'm saying, it should be, you know what I'm saying, a happy day for Mother's Day. But I know us in recovery, I know how it is on Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying, for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? And on Father's Day, it's the same way for the dads. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same way. You know what I'm saying? It should be a happy time, but unfortunately for us in recovery, it's really not that happy. You know what I'm saying? Because we get to face our fuck ups. You know what I'm saying? And our mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm trying to tell you that mistakes don't define who we are, and they don't define our future either. You know what I'm saying? Mistakes is in the past. That's what happened back before. That ain't what's gonna happen today, or that ain't what's gonna happen in the future, tomorrow, next week, next year. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't even let that shit put you down at all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, just keep on moving. Yup. You may did this, they just think, yup, this may happen before, but guess what? I'm 2 weeks from getting my kid, I'm a month from getting my kid. Even if you were a year from getting your kid, guess what? It's coming. You know what I'm saying? As long as you keep on that right path and do what you got to do, then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We done fucked up a lot. You know what I'm saying? We done fucked up a lot. And it is what it is. But it's okay. Because we still there's still a chance. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's still a chance. And that's just the way it is. Because anything bad that happened, you can always fix. It's always fixable. There ain't nothing out here bad that you can do that's not fixable. You know what I'm saying? So always remember that. It's always fixable. It might be some hard work, god darn it. Yup. Might be some hard work, yup. But guess what? It's fixable. And that's just the way it is. So, like I said, I wanted to come on here. I know this was not a really funny one or whatever, because I know it ain't funny right now to a lot of people. So I'm in recovery, so I know how it is. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to say to y'all, you know what I'm saying, keep your head up. You know what I'm saying? Keep on moving. You know what I'm saying? And then, if anybody give you a hug today, guess what? I give you a hug. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just stay strong, y'all. Y'all just stay strong, keep them good choices up, and do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? And I love y'all. Y'all already know. And I'm super proud of all of y'all. Super proud of all y'all, but I'm super proud of y'all mothers today. You know what I'm saying? Happy Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? And keep that head up. And y'all know what I always say. Super proud of you, and all the mothers out there, especially proud of you. You know what I'm saying? So y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that subscribe button if you new to this channel. You know what I'm saying? I got a little picture of my face on the side right here. You know what I'm saying? You just click that button, boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? And do what you gotta do. And you already know, turn that notification bell on so you get notified every time I drop a 5-year video. And you already know, I'm out. Peace.